I recently was sketching a fly and my husband was like, what are you doing with insects? But I love it. So I'm really into the bugs right now.
Who knew bugs could be so cute and charming, right?
Exactly.
It is cute explosion in here. And I feel like so special that we get to be back here.
I'm happy to have you. This is where the ideas happen, the execution happens.
How do you describe the Katie Kime lifestyle brand?
To sum it up, it would be happy prints for every area of a woman's life.
What does that creation process look like?
Generally, it is me coming up with the idea for a print, sketching, painting. It's getting the print perfected, and then the Pantone colors of the print. And then how many things can we put it on?
When you talk about sketching and painting, what environments do you do that best in?
I like to be by myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have my own little space back there.
So you have the Katie Island.
Yes, I do.
Where all these dreams come to life.
Yes.
So what does it look like in your head? It seems like there's no end to what you can make a print out of.
Right, but that's the hope. I mean, that's kind of the exciting part for us. Everything you see and generally what we're known for is bright, but we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves too much. So we're actually working on taking our existing prints and showing them in neutrals.
So how does that feel for you? Going from those colors to a bit more monochromatic.
It's funny, it's definitely a shift. The idea that prints combining all of the different product categories and it being limitless evolved over time.
So what's in the works right now? Are we allowed to ask?
You are.
I just, already being in this room, I feel like we have top secret information.
There is a lot. Our spring clothing collection is really a big expansion for us. These tassel shorts, this is our beetle print.
I mean, how can you not have fun when you're wearing tassels?
Exactly. Our yoga leggings have been really amazing for us. It was something we didn't really expect, but again, even the athleisure side of a woman's life, why not make it happy? Pretty big is launching Swim for us.
That's huge.
I know, it's really big.
Katie Kime goes underwater.
Katie Kime goes underwater. The classic tunic. We were like, why not?
But with oysters on
Right.
it. I can never get over this pattern. It just makes me smile ear to ear just looking at it. I can't even imagine how good you must feel when you wear it.
Yeah, that's the hope. But also, if you don't want something crazy on the pattern, let's also show color blocking. This is where we are in spring, launching, samples coming in and out. What's this campaign gonna look like? How do you show prints on every category, but in an editorial cool way?
So what piece recently have you been most proud of?
I am obsessed with the Beatles.
I was gonna say,
Wow, that's cool. And we have a second beetle, that's the scarab, with like a more like Egyptian.
Yeah.
And I recently was like sketching a fly, and my husband was like, what are you doing with insects? But I love it. So I'm really into the bugs right now.
I love that. Who knew bugs could be so cute and charming, right?
Exactly.
So every print has a story behind it, and this one has an especially fun one.
It does. So I was in Morocco last spring and was just unbelievably inspired. And on the plane back, I drew this on the Surface Pro. We wanted this to be like a feature wall, and so I had an intern hand place each of these individual tassels.
Oh my, would you look at this? These are literally tassels coming off of the wall. How did that intern feel about this job?
Exactly. She's gone, but no.
My next question was, does that intern still work here?
She loves us, we love her, but she's now traveling the world.
So how many tassels did it take to do this?
Close to 2,000 tassel order. And they also make our earrings, and so it's a guy in Thailand, and he said, no more.
You ordered him out of tassels.
Yes, exactly.
That's when you know you're having a lot of fun. Every part of this space is magical. What were you hoping to accomplish when you created this place?
As the creative and the founder, it's always a little overwhelming. Those are very different parts of the brain.
Right.
So when I need to be leading a meeting or creating are different things. And so this space has allowed me to, I think, do both. It's just kind of gotten this organic momentum that we couldn't have really expected. Just the things that have come out of events. We've hosted a book club. We just hosted the Duke Women's Forum.
Girl, sign me up for that book club. I'd read anything on this couch. Did you always want to be an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I did. My mom always tells a story that when I was 9, we moved to a new town in North Carolina. And she met some neighbors and they said, oh yeah, we met your daughter. And she said, well, how? And they said, well, she came around door to door selling things. And And my mom was like, okay, that makes sense.
I like where your head's at very early on. With a highly successful person such as yourself, I feel like people also always want to know, like, what does your day-to-day look like? What's something you couldn't go without in a day? For me, for instance, it's a gallon of water.
Mine is really specific times alone. So like I take a bubble bath every single day, you know, an eponymous brand and kids, and so time away is the only way I can
You have to
make
have
it
that
all work.
sacred
Yeah.
space.
Lavender, a bubble bath, and a book. Always nonfiction.
Your 7-year-old daughter, what do you want her to take away from your experience? Do you want her to feel unstoppable?
I do, yeah. I mean, and not that it's not without challenges. I have 10 more hours of work to do today.
Yeah.
But I do think that women can have both the home and the work thing, and that's cooler and cooler. All these women are like, oh my gosh, just for each other and go do this. It's kind of amazing.